fine, Danny.
One scream and security will be all over you.
I just want to talk. After everything I've done for you, I think you owe me that at least.
Fine. Talk.
I can see that you're hiding something, Annie. I can see it in your eyes. That's why you keep pushing me away. That's why you're hiding out here at the Chandler Mansion. Returning to the scene of the crime is very smart.
I knew it. You're working with Ryan and Erica.
I just want to get to the truth. According to the police, that is the exact spot where the killer was standing when Stuart was shot. And that's what you were thinking about, wasn't it? Pulling the trigger and dropping the gun. Then what happened, Danny? My guess is you ran back into the house to grab Emma, but you bumped into Adam Chandler, all drugged up and confused. It was then that you realized that you shot the wrong man. And because you didn't want to be slapped with another murder charge, you used Adam as an alibi and you took him up to the attic to hide. And then finally, when Adam came to, you told him that you saved his life. And because he had no memory of what happened that night, he had no choice but to believe you.
Wow. Give the PI a gold star. You really have it all figured out, don't
Because
you?
I know you, Annie. Probably better than I know myself.
Well, then, you shouldn't be surprised when I do this.
Kendall, Annie is lying through her teeth, okay? We just need to get a confession out of her.
How, Ryan? When? We don't have any time.
We will make time.
We're going to apply a little bit more pressure, and she will crack. I'm telling you, she will.
Jack is working every legal angle, and we are going to do everything that we can.
I know, and I do appreciate it. You have no idea how much. But I think right now we need to just forget about Annie.
And what? Just let them toss you in prison?
No, I think we need to focus on North. That guy is way too creepy not to have skeletons in his closet.
Well, Zach was working on his wife. How is that coming along?
Well, Zach's always had a way with women. I'm sure he'll get what he wants.
Henry had his heart broken long before he met me. But I'm certain it's the reason that he is the way he is.
Well, it must be quite a woman to pull a number like that.
You gonna answer that?
No. I'm busy.
It could be important information on my husband. One of your minions must have caught him booking his ticket.
His ticket?
Just a weekend trip to D.C. Apparently, Henry needs to blow off some steam. An appropriate euphemism, don't you think?
Is that what he does on the weekends? Hookers?
You're not gonna find anything on him. My husband is a master at covering his tracks.
And you're fine with it?
Fine. The Bambis and the Trixies I can handle. It's the thought of this other woman.
Great love.
How do you compete with memory?
Can you get a car to take Mrs. North home, please?
Thank you. Think I might ask one more favor of you? If you find out who he's with.
I thought you didn't care about the hookers.
I don't. This trip just feels different for some reason. My husband is excited. About more than just winning his case on Monday. Look, if he meets up with the same woman more than once, will you let me know?
We need a new game plan. A way to really turn up the heat on Annie.
Thanks to Kendall's impromptu visit, Annie's going to see through whatever we attempt.
Okay, so then what wouldn't seem obvious?
There's always Emma.
No.
It worked the last time. Nothing pushes Annie's buttons like the thought of losing her daughter.
I'm just not comfortable using Emma like that. I'm not.
All right. I know. I understand. Well, then we'll just have to find something else. But there is nothing else, is there? We can't get Kendall out of this, can we?
Any news?
I may have a lead with Madison.
Good. Good, because I think I totally blew it with Annie.
What does that mean?
I went to the Chandler mansion to try to get a confession out of her.
What happened to staying out of it?
I'm sorry, Zach. I'm tired of relying on everyone else.
So you took matters in your own hands. How'd that work for you?
Not very good. So what's going on with the whole Madison thing?
I gotta go.
Wait, now? Wait, where are you going?
Hey, do me a favor. Just sit tight. Don't flap the handle. You and Ryan, don't do things half-cocked anymore. We're running out of time.
Wait, you won't even tell me where you're going? Zach. Be careful.
It doesn't have to be this way, Annie. Confess, and I'll do everything in my power to help you.
You won't have much power from inside of a cell, Aidan.
Annie.
Go. I mean it. Now. Oh my God.
I heard screaming.
Aidan was here. It was awful.
What happened? Did he hurt you? Annie, are you all right?
I am now. It's open.
Moving out? Guess your marriage must not be as blissful as you claimed.
What are you doing here?
Just came by for a friendly visit.
My marriage is perfectly fine, by the way. These are my sister-in-law's boxes.
Ah, I see. Well, why don't you take her lead? Get packing yourself.
I told you, Henry, I'm not going anywhere with you.
We had a lot of good times, Randy. Is it so wrong to want them back?
Considering we're both married? How would your wife feel about us having a weekend away?
I wasn't planning on telling her.
Yeah. Well, how about I do? Huh? Give her a little backstory about how you and I met? Or maybe I should just go straight to the press.
Oh. We've had presidents admit to worse. It hasn't hurt their careers.
But, could hurt your chances convicting Kendall Slater, huh? Which wouldn't be a bad thing.
Let me guess. Another friend of the defendant.
She's also my boss. A woman who gave me a real chance when no one else would. Now, if a jury found out that you dropped charges against a hooker in exchange for sex, Kendall could come off looking real sympathetic.
It's never a good idea to threaten the DA. It might not work out so well for your father-in-law.
Leave Jesse out of this.
So protective of your new family.
Because they've been nothing but good to me, Henry. Don't you hurt them.
I could always be persuaded to reconsider. Let your boss and the chief off the hook. All you have to do is come to DC with me.
Did you forget something, or you just wanted...